Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Spire 2. Ironclad, Ascension 8. Ironclad and Regen are the only two I have left that I have not beaten A10 with, and Regen is on A10. But I am annoyed at Regen, so this one first. I like Greed, it makes the Infinite harder. I think Random Relic could go hard. Basically useless. It's good into the Deer, I guess. Kind of rough. Hopefully I can make something happen. I wouldn't mind going infinite twice in a row, but if I don't get it, I'll take what I can get. We'll see. Get rid of that guy. So this takes 7 turns to do anything, which is why I don't really like it. It does have a good effect though. Just gonna try to defend, hopefully heal up a bit. Okay, great bash turn there. That was a lot of value. I think it's a skip. Himeo is okay, though. I do see a Bloodletting and a True Grit and a Flash of Steel. You know what? Flash of Steel might be the play. Getting rid of a Defend, though. I do not have the card that lets me draw until I run out of attacks yet. But I guess we'll just see if I can survive this early removal. Can I get another shop? I could get another shop if I go this way. And potentially get multiple removals. Ooh, do I really want to just put that on a strike? Maybe enchanting a defend will help me survive for a bit. Definitely do not want a curse. Although it is very powerful. Beetlejuice is very solid. Current objective, survive. Wouldn't mind it in flame as well, that would help out early game. Okay, this bash is getting pretty buffed. Don't really have powers. I mean, I could get one more removal already. I see the card. I'm still not gonna have Infinite by Ceremonial, most likely. I have potentially 3 more card rewards. I don't think energy will be very necessary. Weak will prevent me some damage, hopefully. Was hoping that would hit the defend there. Do these stack? They do! Oh, look how small he is! Oh, I should have done the defend first if I was going to. Alright, I have to get more damage out while he's wound. Okay, it took a bit of damage there. Rampage lets me survive a bit for the boss when I have the small deck. I do think the True Grit upgrade is worth. Okay, Colossus isn't bad. I have no potions. I'm probably dead at this boss. Price I pay for trying to infinite. Okay, I just have to be playing Rampage every time I get it. Guaranteed Colossus next turn, I think makes that worth. Look at that! Stone Calendar actually mattered. I was not expecting that. Brand? Axe End. I have 1, 2 exhaust cards. Probably not gonna need energy. If I am going for the infinite here. There is one early shop, it's on kind of a bad path. I could go double elite. It's gonna be hard unless I get the infinite though. Wait, the infinite doesn't work on Entomancer. I have no way to dodge every elite. But I can dodge all but one of them. I think Entomancer is the only guy that really can kill me here. That sucks. That was very close. That only gives 5 block, huh? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage. Rage does fit in pretty well here. The only problem is it's a skill. That does have potential. No pillage yet. have to add one of these. Squash is a little better, because it has Colossus synergy. Hoping for a heal. It's a counter. Oh, my thorns are huge here. My signs are vital. My thorns are huge. Bloodletting doesn't really help me until I have, draw. And Shrug It Off is kind of draw. It'll help me survive at least. Goes to 16 with the frog. This guy also counters me a bit. Oh, I could have played Rage in full block. That was a misplay. Maybe I should have just hit him there. Oh, with Colossus I actually could have done more damage there. Still scary. I'm missing the Hellraiser, really. Oh, I forgot about game piece. Whoops. Actually could have hit him one last time, probably. Ah, he's still asleep. Hope he can't get blocked. Oh, I have plating. Yeah, that plating is actually very useful here. Damage, still not that great. Dominate, okay, just not what I'm looking for. Okay, this might be where I lose. Oh, especially if I waste that, like a noob. And exhaust one more card for Paxen. And flame is good, but hard to take. Really sucks not getting anything from any of these shops. I think I just get rid of a strike. I need to keep one defend. Or else things will get very rough. Don't be Entomancer. Good. Do still salvo. I don't know the odds I'd draw into it. Yeah, Rage is what's kind of saving me here. That was definitely a good idea. What? Why did the game lag there? That was weird. Not a great potion, but it is a potion. Oh, I don't have the energy for it. That sucks. Could shuffle Rampage back in. I don't think I want to. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind another good scaling attack. Could save me here. Colossus is doing a lot here. Oh, Stone Calendar! My forgotten goat. Cruelty did do work here, it just feels kind of slow. I feel like I got enough damage. But with Squash and Bash, I do keep them bone. Oh man. It's a hard choice. I think I'd rather just have another Colossus. And then maybe it'll last for 2 turns instead. It's time to take this. That could save me in the boss. Definitely don't want to mess with very many elites. So I kind of like this path. I'd prefer this later shop here. It might be better, but I don't get a fire for so long. It's just a little scary. But it could be the path. So I'll try it out. I just do not want to get too owned here. I know my plating it, which kind of sucks. Stomp Plus is good, but I feel like I don't need more. One times 5 moment. Wish I could have played Paxen there. This is kind of a funny build, it's the infinite with no infinite. Is a hack keeping that bad? I mean, it could hit my rampage. It is a skill. It's hard to play skills against test subjects. This guy might be hard with a small deck. Shrug it off, jump scare. Colossus plus Diadem. That's the combo. Maybe should have waited. I might have been able to get a rage. We'll see. Okay, I don't think I would have gotten a rage. That is a new bot message. I know your main focus is on the game, but you've kind of forgotten about your stream look. What was that emoji? Sweat smile. If you add a 2D or 3D logo, banners, or emotes, your stream will look amazing and stand out even more. Account created 5 hours ago. Yeah, it seems legitimate. Inferno. I don't know. Inflame's a bit tempting. It is draw with game piece. I guess I'll take it. It'll help a lot against this boss. Kind of like a double Colossus play here. And then just keep the vulnerable up. Ooh, do I want to keep Colossus up or ramp up Vuln? I think Colossus is just important. So much block. Okay, do a salvo here as well. One more turn for Stone Calendar. Oh, didn't even need Stone Calendar. Dang, no cards with exhaust. What does this thing do? Random 0 cost. Jack of all trades is interesting. This is looking like just a strike removal though. Unfortunately, I kind of have to ramp up my exhaust cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dive and Diadem is just way too good. That guy dies to Thorns here. So with Diadem, I think I'm just fine. Yeah, I can basically just outlast them and wait for my Stone Calendar and Thorns to do their work. It's very awkward feeling, but it is working. Guess I trigger a Rampage, maybe? Oh, I forgot about Stone Calendar. Dawn is good. I don't know why I'm still holding out hope for a infinite somehow. I would need like a not Iron Wave, Hellraiser in this combat, and then a Pommel Strike in the next one. Or the one that keeps drawing cards. Okay, so that does not trigger my guy. Go Stone Calendar. Lost any number of cards in your hand. It's pretty cool. Grapple with Rage is okay. I bet it's okay. I do have Salvo to set up grapple turns. I don't know how much I'll need it against test subjects. Sword Boomerang is also just good damage. I can use it with Flex Potion. I don't know, headbutting back like a Colossus, I think, or a salvo, could be really good. Anything that lets you manipulate the deck. Okay, taking some damage here. Maybe I should just slow played it with the diamond, but it's good to get damage out as well. He loses his strength, so I could potentially set it up, but I think it's still not great. Iron Wave is just a little bit more block that could save me. Okay, solid start there. Oh my gosh. What do you give me? Oh, you give me Burns? Okay. Can double play Colossus here. Trying to set up for a big damage turn here. Okay, I'm out of plating, so I have to keep that in mind. Oh my gosh. I did not think that was winnable. Oh man. This is actually so good. Cursed to fight forever, aren't you? Architect, arch enemy. Do you even know your name? Bap. 92. Discovered Diamond Diadem. I mean, I've seen it before and I knew about its potential, but most of the time I'm playing Defect or Silent, and playing around it is just kind of awkward. But with this weird trying to go infinite but never ending up going infinite build, it was very nice. So I was getting 50% less, plus 50% less. But I still took a lot of damage to the final boss. That would not have worked if it was on A10 with 2 bosses. But it's kind of impressive that I got that far and won with that deck, which I considered to be not very good the whole time. Kinda trying to force infinite. When I started taking, like, Rage is when I sort of gave up on the infinite and was just taking good cards. Rage is a pretty big anti-synergy with Diamond Diadem because you have to play it. I do feel like this gave me a lot of value as well. And the headbutt, despite being a somewhat late edition, let me get my Rampage back. I think Rampage is still pretty bad. I should have upgraded it at some point. I didn't realize it was that big of an improvement. But it definitely did enough. Despite what the tagline says. Wow. Yeah, Spire 2 is very good. I only had 1 True Grit. I had no other exhausting cards. I really didn't want to shrug it off with all my defense removed. I just don't think it's that worth it. It's good on statuses. But now that Ironclad can't make statuses or curses, it's kind of not as good as it used to be. Which is weird, because like there's a lot of enemies. There's Infection, there's Soulfish, there's the Dune worm thing that sucks you in. The Zelda enemy. Both my ancient relics, well, Pale's Legion I consider one of the worst Pale relics, which is saying a lot because it's still very good. And Diamond Diadem I never tried before today, but it is very strong. Kind of makes you change the way you play in like such a fundamental way that I think it's a really, really interesting relic. Let me look at her other relics. I know there's the 999 money one. But what else does she have? Oh, there's the 3 days cards. Scarf, which is really, really good. Beautiful Bracelet is really good. Delicate Frond is really good. Diamond Diadem is really good. Glitter is really good. Jewelry Box is really good. And Signet Ring is really good. Yeah, I think all of her relics are very takeable. You can see like the difference between Nanu Pepe and Tez Katara, where like 4 of them are untakeable. I don't even know what those are. Tanks, I think the Cook relic is the only one I haven't taken. Baku has a lot of very good stuff. I think Baku might be one of the best ones. Although size alone is like insane value. This is just 7 metallicized every fight. So if you Body Slam is guaranteed 7 damage, even if you play like no defense. It's just better or Chalcom. There's no prerequisite to using it. And Club is really good, and this is really good. Actually, that would have gone crazy on this run with all my vulnerability and strength gain. Maul also would have gone crazy. Throwing Axe I feel is a little weak. If you have like a innate after image or something, you can cook. But it definitely, you have to have like something specific in mind for using this. Whereas like club or size, you pretty much always want. But I think that's good. I think some stuff should be situational and very strong. If this was the first card you play each turn, it's just Echo Form. That would be pretty busted. There'd have to be like a substantial curse or something with it, or you lose half your max HP. Honestly, that would be pretty fun. I would take Echo Form for half my max HP. I still haven't taken the Ultra Good Tea. I don't know what this coffin shaped thing is. Or is that a gem? Looks kind of like a bejeweled gem. I think this is that silent relic that gives you 3 shivs. But it's an event, so I kind of doubt it's a silent thing. Although Buddha's here. Alright, silent relics are green. Helical Dart, this is cool. I didn't know this was in the game. I must have gotten it and then, like, only seen it in one run. Ninja Scroll. Yeah, this looks like exactly the same as Ninja Scroll. Anyways, that was a very fun Ironclad run. That was very goofy. I was just kind of locked in. Too locked in, unfortunately, to commission that bot for the channel banner and art. That was a funny message. I maybe should have left them unbanned just because... Man. I guess I would prefer that to buy viewer bots or whatever. Commission bots, at least they are providing a service. Well, maybe. I don't know. I could see, like, if you trusted one of those, they just give you, like, some AI art. Art in air quotes. I just kind of doubt anyone cold calling like that actually can make something good. But yeah, I'm not buying like commission arts until I'm getting 1,000 views for Slay the Spire video or whatever. I doubt that'll ever happen. But hey, tell your friends to watch. This border existed in Spire 1, the one behind the character art. But it wasn't visible. So if you go and like play a mod that doesn't have the like basic button shape for the portrait, you'll see the glowing square around it. But you actually can't see it in-game, which is very interesting that it exists, but isn't really used. It's kind of neat seeing what stuff from the first game came back and what didn't. I do think Lagavulin works a lot better as a boss than an elite, because Lagavulin is just way too punishing in Spire 1. All the Act 1 elites in Spire 1 are just, like, really strong. Because you have Knob, you, like, can't play any skills. I don't know. They're just, hard, I guess. Which they should be, but... yeah, I don't know how I feel about the balancing for Spire 1 versus Spire 2. There's a few, like Entomancer, that's the B guy, I think. Decimillipede. Just feel a little bit too strong. But I think I do like B guy more the more I play him. Because you can definitely outmaneuver him. Everyone besides Ironclad. Ironclad, you just kind of get screwed. Because he has no alternate way to do damage. Is there any other way to do damage? No cards found. There's Inferno. I think that's the only way to deal damage. Oh, Juggernaut. Those are both rares. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any other non-attack damage way to deal damage as Ironclad? He's kind of the simplest character, but he also has a lot of depth with how you use your healing and trying to like conserve health while playing cards that cost health. I didn't take any cards that cost health that game, which is kind of rare. Because normally I do like them. Like Bloodletting is crazy good. And the AoE one, Cleave, but slightly worse, but slightly better because it has synergies. Really, 1 HP is not gonna matter much. For like long boss fights it can be bad, but for hallway fights it's pretty not too punishing early game. Late game, when you have to cycle and multiplay it, it gets harder. Whereas like, you know, Thunderclap is kind of just better. But Thunderclap, you need other stuff to go with it. You need other strong attacks. Yeah, I think Rampage, even though I do like the Regent card that scales more, because you don't have to play it, Rampage is still very fun to play with. Not seeing Pillage all game feels very strange. Did I really, just never get a chance to find it? I mean, I did take a lot of question marks. I think in general you do want to take question marks. They're just very good. Oh, there's another one of the bots. The V-bot bots. You fool, I wasn't even in a game. Expect a fight would have been good. I'm kind of glad I didn't take it though, because I ended up going Diadem. It would be interesting if you could see what ancient you got alongside what boss you get. But I think the ancients giving 3 choices is enough to pretty much always get something that works with your run, no matter what ancient you get. The only one that can be a brick is Vaku, just because a lot of his stuff is pretty punishing. Like Lord's Parasol, this one is rough. I haven't tried it out yet, but I think you get 7 cards. You can remove 1, so potentially 6 cards, and then you get 3 relics, 3 potions. Yeah, I'd imagine it would just really, really bloat your deck. But it might be worth it. I mean, the relics are really good. But when you compare it to 99 gold, this is just way better, because you get to choose. But Parasol is funny. I think the one time I saw it, I didn't even go for shops, because I was just too scared. Maybe one day I'll try it and see how I can make the cards work together. The thing is, it's always going to be unupgraded cards for the merchant, unless you have Toxic Egg or whatever the attack one is called. The frozen power one. So I'm missing 1 non-UFA. How am I missing 1 of like every single thing? Oh, I do have all the regular relics though, aside from the Ironclad upgrade. I think Divine Destiny is probably the most meh of the upgrades. I mean, imagine if this was like, at the start of each turn, gain 2 stars. I guess then it would just be Genesis. Be cool though. You could argue this was better with like Radiate and stuff. Lets you play decisions at the start of each combat. But not 7 stars. I do really like this upgrade. This is really sick. It's not like the biggest number, but you don't really need it to be. For Necrobinder. I think Necrobinder is in a great spot. Really, I just want these 3 characters to stay the same, and then buffs for regen and Ironclad. Because Ironclad is very strong, but he just feels a little too awkward. Same for regen, like, you can get good builds on him, but he's just so draw order reliant. And then Ironclad, he's kind of hard to play. But that run was very nice. It's interesting, because like Ironclad, he's the most noob-friendly, because you get a free heal after every combat, which is pretty crazy value over the course of a run. Especially when you consider that, like, Blood Vial, which is only 2 health, is still a very good relic. But he is a tricky guy. I really like Colossus now that I've played with it more. And Squash. I normally take Exterminate. Squash is great. Giant Foot. The mom's foot from Isaac. Someone should mod that in. Also, this card is just busted. 1 energy, retain your whole hand. Like, when you consider well-laid plans, 1 energy, retain 1 card, 2 upgraded. But that's a power. This is something you can play multiple times. But yeah, I feel like all my cards that run accomplish their own purpose, you know? Which is very satisfying when a run comes together like that. And I really like this bash with Sown in it too. That was a very cool card. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode of Slay Spire 2, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Peace out, thanks for watching.